Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to another episode of Underrail. Now, between episodes, I went back to town and I did some trading and I bought some additional psionics. I got the cryokinesis and cryostasis thing that it was recommended to me because it slows and or stuns people. I got telekinetic punch so I can deal with mechanics, and I got electrokinesis, which gives me an electrical attack. I also got frightened from mind control. Don't know if I'm going to use it, but I got it. So what do? We've got the key card to open this. So let's go ahead and talk to Gorski. Yeah, I found the key card that should open the vault. Good work. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's see what's in the vault. Alright, open the door. And it is... oh, it's got a big-ass hole in the wall. Holy freaking hell. This place is infested with burrowers. Seal it up. So what are burrowers? All of that for nothing. Damn it, so it was all for nothing. Well, at least now I know you're someone who can get the job done. Here's your payment. Thanks. Let's pack it up, boys. Catch you later, RPG Crawler. So I guess I'm supposed to go back to the main? I guess that's all for nothing. I can't get in there. Wait, I could go through a ventilation shaft, could I not? I don't know if it's worth it, though. I don't think it's worth it. Let's head back to town, then. Alright, time to talk to Hadrian Tanner. I'm done with Gorski's task. What's next? Actually, there's not much to do around the station at the moment, not until the tunnel is clear. However, there's a way you could speed that up, besides helping with the actual digging yourself. The station has an old armadillo mobile drill. It used to serve us well for many years, but it's out of commission now. There's something wrong with his rotor circuit board. Harold tried to fix it a couple times, but it was of no use. He reckons that the only solution is to replace it. So I guess you want me to find the replacement circuit board? Or a merchant that could sell one, yes. Since the train is out and a lot of tunnels have collapsed, there's not many places you can look for it at the moment. Our best bet would be the Junkyard. Ever been there? No? What's the Junkyard? It's a town off the grid, built around and from an old junkyard. It's a dangerous place run by two rival gangs. You don't have to say rivaling. It's also a place where a lot of trading takes place, as nothing is contraband. Essie or Jonas could give you instructions on how to get there. Alternatively, you could just take a ferry there, but that'll cost you. I'll give you 250 Karons. If you bring me back that circuit board and it's in working condition, you can keep all the money. I won't ask how you got it. But if you can't find it, I want the money back. Deal, I'll be back with a circuit board or with your money. Okay. Also, before you head out, you should go to the administration floor and talk to Vera. I think she has some trade documents that she needs delivered to the United States Embassy in Junkyard. Alright, not a problem. I'll go down to administration, talk to Vera, then I will seek out, what was it, Essie or Jonas? And get the details on that. Vera Hale. You met Vera previously during your testing period. She's one of the counselors here at Southgate Station. Good to see you found your way to my office, RPG Crawler. How do you like your new home so far? It's pretty good. I can see myself staying here for a long time. That's good to hear. So anyway, how can I help you? What can you tell me about the United Stations? Certainly, United Stations, also called Union by some, is a confederacy of stations in North and Central Underrail. It's an attempt to unify the entirety of Underrail so that we can all work together towards a better future for the human race. Similar to our station, the Union is ruled by a council of 5. Most stations of the Union have some degree of autonomy as well. The United Stations are constantly expanding and... oops, my bad. It's a city to the north. Okay, I don't even know what this is on. I accidentally hit the button. A little bit of the United Stations. Okay. And while no stations here in the south are yet to become part of it, something like that will surely happen in the near future. Tanner mentioned you needed some documents delivered to an embassy in Junkyard. That's right. If you're heading that way, you can deliver them for me. Sure, I'm going that way. Great. Here are the documents. I'll let them know that you're coming. Have a safe journey and send my regards to the ambassador. So it looks like some sort of political lore there, if you want to investigate it on your own playthrough. I don't think I'm going to look at it too much. Alright, let's talk to Essie. Hi, RPG Crawler. Heading out somewhere? Do you need directions? Yeah, I was hoping you could tell me how to get somewhere, and we need to go to Junkyard. The safest way would be to take a boat ride there from our docks. Alternatively, you could go to the abandoned building on the west bank of Mushroom Cove and head straight north. Eventually, you reach the Junkyard Gate. So the abandoned building on the west bank of Mushroom Cove, which is downstairs. Be careful though. Chances are you'll run into some rat hounds or psy beetles on your way there. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can travel that. Let's not take a boat. Let's go all the way back down. I need to head on out. Off to the caves. Off to Mushroom Cove. So I'm going to presume that this is the building I needed to go to, so let's go north from here. Sign. North to Junkyard, so this is the right way. Let's head up there. Kind of poking around these caverns. I need to get my stealth on, so give me a second. Alright. Stealth mode's up. The hell is up here? There's an Aziridae. Let's try out some of my new stuff. Cryokinesis. Boom. Try it again. Boosh. And then retreat. Comes on after me. Cryokinesis. And cryokinesis. Doesn't do quite as much damage, but it seems a lot better simply because it's it doesn't a simple fact of the matter is that it slows their movements. I will take that trilobite. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I was seen because I wasn't in stealth. Foosh. Okay, let's head back. And foosh. And oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Got a rat hound there. Cryokinesis that. Cryokinesis this rat hound. Do I got enough psi points? Yeah, I think I do. Damn, that rat hound almost got one-shotted. I like cryokinesis. It's like really nice. I think I could live with that. I'm glad I bought that. A rat hound alpha. Can I get it before it gets me? I might be able to. Come on. Kill it. Oh, fucking A. Again, that's not what I wanted to do, damn it. I'm gonna take some hits just because I couldn't apparently click on the right damn thing. Okay. Well, so much for that. Now this guy's gonna come after me. Come on. Zap it. And run. Zap it. And we done. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and wait for my psionics to regenerate. Does it regenerate? Yeah, it does. Alright, let's head up here in stealth mode. Find out if there's anything to do up here. These are weirdly jagged tunnels here. Please tell me there's nothing up here. Okay, good. Kind of creeping my way forward. Well, there's the exit. Don't think I need to go to that side one. I'm not going to do a lot of side exploration in this particular playthrough unless I absolutely have to. Oh, this is kind of creepy. Well, there's Archie with a fishing rod, Scrapper Thug, Junkyard Commoner. So am I in the junkyard now? The man waves you away with his left hand, displaying that two of his fingers, his pinky and his ring finger, are not attached anymore. Sorry, Jack, there ain't no room here if you came to fish. What are you fishing for? Why, eels, of course. They are delicious, and if I catch more than I need, I can always sell the rest at Kareem's bar. They got eel sandwiches there, and they make them pretty good. So leave me to my fishing. Okay, you mentioned Kareem's bar. What can you tell me about it? It's a bar, and the owner's name is Kareem. Yep. Where can I find it? He points his hand toward the entrance to Junkyard. Once you get past the gate, go west. The bar is right behind Johann's scrap pile. And the scrap pile? You ask a lot of questions. You'll see for yourself, Jack. What is this place? You haven't been here before, eh? This place is called Junkyard. It ain't your typical station or nothing like that. Like Southgate or Rail Crossing, nothing like that. We ain't got no laws. We ain't got no militia. So tread carefully and try not to step on any toes, especially those of the Black Eels or Scrappers. They're the two biggest gangs, and between them they control most of the Junkyard. You mess with them, you end up in one of them scrap compactors. Yep. Got any more advice? Let people fish in peace. Alright, I'll be going now. What happened to his fingers? Ran out of fishing bait. You stare at each other in silence. He's the first to break it. Nah, scavenging accident. I was at one of them Biocorp facilities when a security bot shot me. Blew off those fingers, 2 fingers of mine, but nothing else. Where'd that happen? Was it somewhere close? Nah, that happened somewhere near Core City. Long time ago, long story. Alright, not a problem. I'll be going now. Well, I'm officially in the Junkyard. Let's head on in. See what there is to be seen. There's a Junkyard Commoner, Black Eel Thugs, Scrapper Thugs, Kimmy. There's Joanne, there's Kendrick. God, I remember I was supposed to find the United Stations place. Okay, let's head in here. Let's save the game real quick, and then let's talk to some people. Let's talk to Kareem. A large man with a scruffy bush of a beard stands at the counter. He smells of foul food and booze. He speaks in a deep, rumbling voice, and you can't quite tell if he's in a bad mood or just bored. What can I get you, Jack? Okay, can you tell me a bit about the Junkyard? The main thing you got to know is that there's 2 major gangs here. Scrappers, who control the depot and all the junk that's being scavenged from the old junkyard, and Black Eels, who control the docks and the shipment of said junk. Everyone who lives here has to pay protection money to one of those gangs. The more shinies you have in your pocket, the more you have to pay. There are smaller gangs here and there, but they don't mess with the big boys and instead just harass those who cannot pay protection money. Or random travelers like you. Okay, heard any good rumors? What's the old junkyard? It's also called Depot A. It's a closed-off section of the junkyard where some sort of an accident happened a long while back that released mutagen into the environment. It's a scary place now, but scrappers still send in scavenging parties regularly to recover more valuable stuff to sell. Okay. Alright, sure. Any good rumors? I heard some captains talking about a place called the Silent Isle that's supposed to be haunted. Sailors, eh? Sailors? I guess so. Suddenly I'm not hungry anymore. You'll be back. Talk to Abram. He just wheezes through his mask, refusing to converse with you. Alright, let's talk to, see what's in here. What's this place? Locked. Alright. Let's see what's in here, then. Welcome to my little shop, stranger. Looking for some weapons or some armor? Would you happen to by chance have any Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board? Nope, I mostly just sell weapons. You should hit the depot or the docks for that stuff. Where are the docks? To the east, and where's the depot? Into the west. Look for a slacker called Gort. He might have what you need. Alright, this guy has weapons, which might be a useful thing. Let's talk to Kendrick. I got some nice hunting gear if you want to take a look, stranger, and a bunch of other random stuff I scavenged. Anything about the drill? Any idea who might have some drill parts around here? Try the depot to the west. What's there to hunt in the nearby caverns? Rat hounds and hoppers mostly. Them beetles too, but they taste terrible. I was really hungry once and had to eat a bit of it. The only part you can actually eat is the brain. First, when you take a bite, it ain't so bad, but then, as soon as you catch one of them thin blue veins or they bust out and spill, so bitter. I could taste it in my mouth for weeks. That tastes nasty. Real nasty. Okay, that sounds nasty, not tastes. I can almost taste it with that description. A young woman, thin as a rail, is replanting a prickly plant into a new pot. Her stare is directed towards the plant, but it seems like her attention is not. One careless move is followed by a swear. She grasps her punctured finger, frowning and swearing some more, and it is at that point that she notices you. I'm Kibby. Need some shrooms or plants? You have any, what kind of mushrooms and plants do you sell here? Mushrooms, lake poppies, that sort of thing. What about these things, the prickly ones? Cacti? Those are not for sale. I mean, they're for someone else. Should come for them soon, I think. How about flowers other than lake poppies? Not at the moment. Sorry, Jack. You know it's rare stuff, and besides, there ain't much demand for decorative stuff around here, except maybe the Union Embassy. What can you tell me about the embassy? Ask someone else about that, or go north and see for yourself. Okay, so it's to the north where the Union Embassy is, and I think that gives me all the information I need. Let's talk to Johan, just so. Would Nav Armadillo class or rotor circuit? Don't know. Maybe. I have too much electronics here right now, but take a look anyway. I don't have too much electronics right now, but take a look anyway. You might find it. Alright, I'll have a look. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. He has a lot of stuff on them. Yeah, nothing I need. So these guys take Stygian coins. I thought I've got SGS credits. Got 2 stacks of those. And yeah, I've got some Stygian coins. So I've got some of their currency. That's nice. Let's head north. Talk to the Union Embassy first. Okay. Various thugs. More thugs. Anything back here? Junkyard commoners. More thugs. Got a barrel. There's Vince. A well-knit man steps in front of you, crossing his arms and spreading his legs slightly. Simultaneously, he addresses you with a light, raspy voice. Hold right there, Jack. This alley here belongs to us. You want to pass through, you gotta pay a one-time fee. So what's the fee? There's 5 Karens. I already paid your fee. Yeah, right you did. Then how come you didn't know what the fee were, eh? Don't play no games with me, punk. Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and go there later. Come on. Can I go through here? No, I can't. Well, let's try another way around. Alright, that leads north. Am I able to evade shit? It's locked. I don't have any lockpicking, do I? No, I don't. Is this locked? Yes. Is this locked? Ah, I'm locked. I'm stuck. Okay. Well, it looks like I'll go ahead and pay Vince's fee. Or whatever's Face's fee. Alright, heading back in. Shiny's got him. Already paid your fee? Alright, pay 5 Stygian coins. Sure. You can pass now. Okay, I better be able to pass. So it's like the encampment kind of stuff over here. Protectorate Soldier. Second Lieutenant Garin. Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area. What is this place? This is an Underrail protectorate outpost. It also houses the United States embassy. What are the protectorate? We are the most powerful military organization in Underrail, and our primary objective is preservation of humanity as a whole and protection of the civilized world. Our jurisdiction extends to the whole of the United States, all biocore facilities and outposts regardless of their location, and all vital Underrail infrastructures. What are the United States? Can I see the ambassador? Do you have business with the ambassador? Is he expecting you? Yes, he's expecting me. And you are RPG Crawler of Southgate Stations. We were expecting you. You may enter the embassy. Alright, heading inside. Getting the VIP treatment here. Holy shit, there's turrets. Halt! Before you can meet the ambassador, you must unready your weapons, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of these during your stay in the embassy grounds, you will be neutralized. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door to the right. Ambassador is expecting you. Do not interfere with any operations inside the base. Alright. It's not a problem. I don't need no stinking weapons. There we go. In, and the first double doors to my right. That's be these. Alright. There's that deputy. The young deputy politely addresses you. Go right in, the ambassador is ready to meet you. What can you tell me about them? Only the very best. Ambassador Athanas is one hard-working, intelligent man who is sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of unification here in South Underrail. It's a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Stations are gaining more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may always be open, but that does not mean he is not a busy man, especially not now. Please keep in mind that when you go into your keep that in mind when going into his office. Thank you. All right. Heading on inside. Man, this place is all kinds of freaky. You enter the office to see a short, thin man already standing behind his desk to greet you. Neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth-faced, and scar-free, and in possession of straight white teeth. This man is a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. Welcome to the United States Embassy, Mr. RPG Crawler. We've been expecting you. Vera sent me these trading documents. Very good, very good. Usually I would allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that the network going through Junkyard might have been compromised. You never know who might be listening and what they can do with even harmless trading agreement info. Just so you know, as a representative of Southgate Station, you are free to move around most of the embassy premises, and can also use our elevator to South Railroad Outpost. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing it. Who do you suspect has hacked the Junkyard network? We're not sure yet, but there's an ongoing investigation. Until further notice, I ask that any sensitive information coming from SGS and our other trading partners in the South be delivered physically. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this soon so that communication can continue as before. South Railroad Outpost? That's the base right above us. We use an elevator here in the embassy to quickly access it. That's how we got to Junkyard in the first place. That's all I can really tell you about it. And tell me more about the United Stations? Of course, we are an ever-growing confederacy of stations. Our goal is to unite the remnants of humanity in order to ensure our survival and prosperity. The United Stations are ruled by the Council of Five and guarded by the Protectorate. We bring peace, order, and law to the stations and that we integrate into this union. But we also allow for a degree of independence. The stations are still free to choose their own local governing body. Our member stations are the safest and most prosperous in Underrail. We haven't integrated any stations here in the South Underrail, but we're hoping that will change soon. Okay, I have to go now. Take care, Mr. RPG Crawler. Feel free to come back anytime if there's something you wish to discuss. I have a feeling I might be going to. Let's head back out then. I guess we could poke around, but I don't know. I feel like poking around might be a bad idea. Yeah, everything is marked as like with the red hand, which means that it'll probably be restricted. Alright, let's just head on out. Let's head over to the Junkyard. This doctor's suit is covered with dried blood and other foul stains, a smell matching its appearance. As you come near, he slowly turns to you, inspecting your body for wounds with wild eyes which seem as if they're about to pop out of their sockets and fly into the dark corners of the cave you're in. Contrary to his stare, his voice is slow and steady. Feeling pain? I can fix you. Okay. What's the deal with all these people outside the embassy? The United Stations are helping the junkyarders in need. They're giving out food and clothes. Food. That certainly bought their affection. Quite cheap, though, but them folks got next to nothing, so it makes sense. You don't like them? Never said that. I also benefit from their generosity, but what I said is true. Them guys ain't stupid. They ain't. Ha! Alright, ask about medical supplies. I already got extract humor. Don't need any of those blueprints. I think that's going to be it. Oh, wait a minute now here. Let's see, does he have any bandages? He wants 6 organs. So... we'll split this. Okay. And drop 6 organs on him. He doesn't want them. Well, fuck it. Never mind. See what's around here. Oh, a junk pile. Anything I can loot? There's Hopper Jim, which I will talk to right off the bat, and Geezer Ford. Y'all get used to the smell eventually, and what do you say? You come upon an old fisherman, wearing an old jacket and rubber boots. This simply clothed man watches his rod with great focus and pays no attention to you. Greetings, old man. Right. Fishing, are we? Okay, hi there. The man silences you with a swift gesture of his hand, for his prey is about to bite. The float disappears under the surface and the rod bends downward. The fisherman grasps it tightly, yanking the rod as if he were expecting to pull a sunken ferry out of the depths. Soon enough, a small, light, bluish eel flies through the air and ends his journey in the man's raw-boned hand. Disappointed, he unhooks the fish with a single motion and gently releases it back into the water, in which it happily disappears. One of the 2 men standing nearby begins laughing, but immediately stops before his and the old fisherman's stares meet, instead shifting his view to his own rather steady float. The old geezer then resets the rod, and a few steps back and forth reveal a limp in his left leg. Then he turns to you. Who the hell are you? Why'd you let it back in the water? He turns the left side of his head towards you and leans closer, mouth open wide. Didn't catch that. Could you speak up? Alright, nice catch. What, that thing? He laughs. That ain't good enough to feed a cat, son. If you're trying to act nice, then don't. If you're trying to make fun of me, then go stick your head in a siphoner's rear, you dig? I didn't mean it in any bad way. Anyway, could I ask you a couple of questions? What about you? I don't know you. Unless you a lost son of mine, I ain't. Well, if you were, I especially wouldn't want to talk to you. Are you a spawn of me own? Nope. Oh, great. I hate kids. I like this man already. Okay. How about Junkyard? Go and noise someone else about that. I ain't a junkyard guy. Besides, you wouldn't want to ask the wrong people some of the questions you might have in the bag, son. How about fishing, then? He takes a look at his motionless float. The water ain't good right now. I suppose I could spare a few moments. I'm RPG Crawler, by the way. I'm Geezer Ford. That's what people around here call me. But for you, I'm Mr. Ford. Got it, Mr. Ford. Yeah, go ahead now. Ask your questions. So how's the water here, in general, I mean? Well, it might seem stupid to someone who's looking from afar, like, what in the hell's goddamn railroad are those slackers doing by that muddy puddle? But listen, there's an underwater tunnel connecting to the whole system of caves which are just full of eels. He looks towards the tent and points to a man standing by the barrel. See that ugly yo-yo there? His name's Hopper Jim, Quaker at heart. Centipedes, spiders, all kinds of bugs scare the living ooze out of him. But man, can he fish like the spawn of a siphoner. He caught a 50-kilo eel right here. Well, now it wasn't a regular old blue eel. It was a red behemoth with a yellow stripe on its side. I'd never seen anything like it before. Now that's a catch, and I being the best fisherman in the whole Underrail, South Underrail definitely, ain't gonna let someone like Hopper Jim outdo me. What happened to the red eel? He leans forward, mouth open. What you say? I said, what happened to the red eel Hopper Jim caught? He sold it to one of them northerner wimps, United Stations feller. He weighed less than that eel. Don't know how much he got for it. The bastard wouldn't tell. I think he's hanging on some wall now, far as I heard. Okay. I'll catch you later. Let's talk to Hopper Jim again. Nope. Alright. So I guess I will head over to the junkyard. Oh wait, let's go down here and talk to Colmeyer. You see an elderly, dried-up man eating some raw mushrooms, taking them one by one from his palm until it's completely empty of everything but a thick layer of hardened skin. He stares at you, still chewing the last mushroom, and after swallowing it, he speaks. "Hey, stranger. I can see you're not from around here." He pauses, and his stare wanders around, then he continues. "Might you, by chance, be interested in a little business proposition? What did you have in mind, old-timer?" He beckons you closer. "I didn't always live in a tent, you know. I used to live in the residential area to the east. Really, I did. I lived in a comfy house on the east side. Oh, yeah. But one day I couldn't pay protection money to the eels anymore, so they kicked me out. Heartless bastards. However, I'm not going to waste your time with my sob story, no. The important bit is that I know a secret way back into my old home. And I also know that its current occupant has quite a bit of coins laying around. So you'll tell me how to get there in exchange for a cut of the profits? What, do you think I'm thick? I have no way of making you give me any of that money after the job is done. The only thing I want from you is to get my lucky knife. It's got to be lying around somewhere in there. The knife won't be much use to you, since it's not a particularly good knife for combat, but it's of sentimental value for me. Do you dig? What do you say, we got a deal? Sure. Great, so about getting in. Obviously, you could try the front door if you think you can hack the lock, but it's also being watched by the eels. The smartest thing to do would be to go to the docks and look for the small shack north of the berths. The rocks between the shack and the cave wall can actually be dislodged there without breaking a sweat, and you look skinny enough to squeeze in between them. Not saying you're a squeezer, mind you, just that you're thin enough, that's all. That'll give you access to the tunnel that will lead you straight into the mushroom garden of my old house. I discovered this passage one day when I found a stinking rat hound messing up my shrooms. Never got around to sealing it off. Speaking of that, there might still be rat hounds in there, so tread carefully. Alright, got a subquest! Yay! Now, let's go around about the, let's check out the barrel first. But let's go about the depot. Wait a minute. Psst. Hey, Jack, I hear there's someone at the bar wanting to talk to you. Where'd you hear this? How do you know who I am? Just saying what I heard is all. You want to know more? You gotta go and speak with this guy. I guess I have to go and talk to this person. No problem, Jack. That's interesting. Got people starting to come out of the woodwork now. Let's go to the bar then. Alright, well, we got Abram. Is that who wanted to talk to me? The man wheezes heavily through his mask. His eye is drowsy. He is resting on one of his arms on the counter while occasionally breaking off pieces of bread from his plate with the other and putting them in various pockets of his overcoat. The air here is corrupt in more ways than one. You are RPG crawler of the Southgate Station. Is this correct? Yep. Excuse me. I am Abram, and I have a business proposition for you. My sources tell me you have recently visited the embassy of our Union friends. I wish to purchase information that you might have acquired during this visit. This information does not pertain to the purpose of your visit, so this talk will not challenge your loyalty to your own station, if you foster any. Are you interested? What do you want to know? He nods slowly. How many men are guarding the entrance to the embassy courtyard once you get past the gate? One, and there was another in an adjacent room, I believe, if I remember right. Were you allowed to enter the courtyard? Courtyard? I think so. How many guards did you see there? I think 2 or 3. If I remember right. Were there any guards in the embassy office? Yes, at least 1. Did you see or hear any dogs anywhere in the embassy grounds? I think I remember them. I remember hearing the barking. Any turrets? Yes, 2 at the entrance. Are you allowed to go back to the embassy? Yeah. That's all I needed to know. Kareem will give you your money. Sure, why not? I got you something for you, Jack. This can buy you a couple of eel sandwiches. Yeah, I should hope so. Well, that's okay. I wonder if I gave him the right money. Oh well, or the right information. Let's head over here looking for the depot. Is this the depot? Let's check that barrel out real quick. Alright, wasn't much in there, just some scraps of cloth. Let's head in. And peek into each of these barrels. Don't really see anything I need. Man, these dogs are all barking in unison. Is this the depot? Let's talk to Eddie. You see a short, jittery man with messy hair and stained goggles, both of which he occasionally adjusts, only to find a second later he's not happy with our new arrangement. Telling him about the scrappers. That's my gang. We extract the valuable stuff from the old junkyard and sell it all over the south. The foundry and the core city are our biggest customers. We're also in the business of killing people who try to muscle in our turf, so don't even think about it. That's not who I need to talk to. Okay, this is not going to let me go. Can I go up here? Let's see. Oh, fuck. I want to go in there. Let's talk to Gort. Welcome to Depot B, stranger. Looking for some explosives, ammo, or just some random junk? I got you covered. Would you by chance have a Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board? Well, you can look around, but I'm pretty sure I don't have none of that stuff. I'm not that common of a digger. It's not that common of a digger nowadays, Jack, so we don't look for its parts when scavenging the old junkyard. Okay, what's the old junkyard? Depot A. It's right behind that gate over there in the back. We keep it under a lock because there's some nasty creatures roaming around. You wouldn't want to meet none of them, Jack. Can I go in and look for that part I need? I doubt it, Jack. You could ask Eddie if he'd let you in, but don't get your hopes up. Okay. Let me see what he's got. He's got a lot of stuff, actually. Definitely doesn't have what I need, though. Flashbang grenades. I heard these I heard the flash grenades, the flashbangs, were really nice when you get like a helmet with a visor. So I'll keep that in mind in the future. Let's actually talk to Eddie. Alright, I need to get into the old junkyard? No dice, it's scrappers only zone, Jack. What are you looking for in there anyway? Some drill parts. We don't usually allow outsiders in there, but I guess I might be able to let you slip by. That is, if you're willing to do me a favor first. What kind of favor? I need to retrieve something from an associate of mine. Alright, I'm listening. Let's discuss this somewhere more private. Sure thing. Okay, here's what you gotta do. Go to the slums, past the camping area into the back alley to the north. There's a gambling house back there. Look for a guy named Elwood and get his keycard off him. I have no idea how you do it, though. Avoid fighting him if you can, and if you absolutely must kill him for it, make sure no one sees you. If other scrappers see you attacking him, the whole deal is off and I'll have nothing to do with you, understand? Sure thing. I can try it. Sure. Alright, so I got myself a side quest. Actually, a main quest. Oh well. But man, that's a lot of stuff I need to do. People are just throwing quests at me left and right. So let's go ahead and try and find that gambling house. Alright, heading north here, see if this actually takes me somewhere. What's this? This is a secure place. I can't get into it. I guess that was not the right place. Can I go around the back? Nope. Alright, let's talk to the intercom then. You ring the intercom and a croaky voice answers. I haven't seen you before, stranger. Came to do some gambling? Yeah, can I come in? Sure, but all new members must pay 20 Karens admittance fee first. Alright, fair enough. Welcome aboard. Right, so I can go in there. There's a guard. Locker, another guard. There's Elwood. I wonder. This man gives you a puzzled look. What do you want? Hey, you Elwood? Okay, hold on. How are the dice treating you today? Mind your own damn business. Who are you? Get lost. Mr. Get Lost. I need the card to your place. Sorry, Jack, I don't swing that way. I wasn't asking. Give me the damn key card right now or I'll blow your brains out. Right off the bat, you're lost. Huh. Hold on. What is my intimidate? I have a feeling that would have gone super bad if I'd done that. I have persuasion. I have a decent amount of persuasion. So let's try to persuade him. Someone wants to see you outside. Tell him I'm busy. She says it's really important and that you should see her straight away. She's waiting you by that green gas tank near the side entrance. She? But who is this woman? What does she look like? Didn't say her name. But boy, does she have a nice round belly. What the? Belly? Alright, I'm coming out. Okay. This is funny as hell. That's one way to do it. Wait for him to go first. And I'm going to quick save the game real quick before I talk to him. Not now. Hey, not a problem. We'll just go ahead and blow his mind. Literally. Zap. Zap. And punch him. Alright, he's using his... Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. I made a mistake. Oh shit. I definitely made a mistake. Let's try and move right up to him. It's like my neural stuff is not quite enough to get him. How's my cryokinesis? Oh, now he can't do shit. Alright. Let's finish that. Oh, the guard came over. And then just randomly walked away. Got the loaded dice, got the scrapper insignia, got the key card. Gonna go ahead and take his stuff. I'm gonna take all that shit. Let's level up then. Okay, level 6. Not bad. As usual, I'm going to boost my psionics. Going to go ahead and build up metathermics, and we're going to build up. In fact, we're going to build up all of the psionics, and I'm going to put the rest of the 20 into persuasion because that is neat so far. Gives me 5 left, which I will put into dodge. Why not? Oh, I got a feat too. All right then. Hit and run. Okay, psychosis. All right, force user, telekinesis, thermodynamicity. After invoking heat-based psionic ability, you gain thermodynamicity, which reduces the action point cost of your next cold-based psionic ability by 50%, and vice versa. Hypothermia, your cold-based metathermic psi abilities also reduce the target's constitution by 1. Can be mitigated with cold resistance and targets that are immune to freezing and chilling, etc. And premeditation. Actually, that looks really neat. These are all really neat. Let's try cerebral trauma, because that's going to be useful against other psionicists. Let's go ahead and wander on out. And go talk to Will, to what's his face. Alright, here's Eddie. I got Elwood's key card. Very good, and what if Elwood had to ice him, I'm afraid. Too bad. I was hoping to do that myself at some point, but never mind. Okay, here's what you do next. Go into the back alley north of the tavern and find Elwood's house. It won't be hard to spot. It's the only one with decent walls and an electronic lock. I need you to retrieve something from there. And what's that? I need you to find something that resembles a disc. It's dark green and rough on the surface. It's made out of something that's not quite stone and not quite metal. It's kind of hard to describe, but you'll know when you find it. Trust me. Alright, I'll find you your disc. I'll be waiting. Good hunting. Oh, and just one more thing. From what I've gathered, Elwood used to be pretty good with mines, so watch your step in there. Uh-oh. Not a problem. I guess I will head on over there. But actually, this is coming to an end, so I will investigate his house in the next episode. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Underrail. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you've got feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.